Yo, what's going on, Rise fam? Welcome back to another edition of On the Rise. It's me, your boy B, capnblakk, my man Jake, and of course your girl Ashley back once again to sit around and just talk about things that interest us, and talk about some music and maybe some local bands if we got any this week. Not quite sure yet, but we're about to catch up with everybody. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off real quick. So let's see. Jake, welcome to this next episode as usual. And I hear you got some things coming up for the future that people might be able to be a little bit interested in knowing. What you got going on, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm here, right? So we might as well talk about it. I didn't have anything else better to do, so I decided to show up for the show. So here we are. But for the old Rise Up fam, I've been doing a lot of racing coverage. For those who didn't know, I started doing the Rise Up racing back in 2020. That was our first real event, but obviously that didn't happen, so it got moved to 21. And ever since then, we've been doing some crazy racing coverage. And this year's really been no different. Like this year I got to cover the Rolex 24, which is one of the most prestigious sports car races in the country. And to get approved for that was like, yo. But yeah, I
Right.
got to sit amongst the presence of some of the biggest sports reporters in the world, honestly. Like in the media room, my station was right next to Spectrum News, CBS Sports. There was a huge publication from France. They had a team of four of them. It was like, I'm like, wow, I'm sitting in a pool of big dogs here, just a small fish, but hey, we're out there doing it. It was a 24-hour race, which means the race started at 1:30 on a Saturday and did not finish until that following Sunday at 1:30. So I slept in my car at the track. We got some crazy photo coverage. It was something else. They fed us like champions. Like I need more food, but it is what it is. Um, it,
Your photos are amazing, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. Like the angles you had, how close you were, absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Like if you're not careful, you can literally get hit by debris on the track. Like it's cool, but you really got to be careful while you're out there. It's something that if you're not experienced with it, I'd recommend asking someone who's done it for points and tips of where you should and shouldn't stand. I mean, they tell you like a general guideline, but unless you feel like getting hit with a tire, eh, I mean, there's advised places to stand, but it's super cool. I'm hoping to do some more racing coverage here in probably another month or so. We got the Firestone Grand Prix coming up. We've covered that for the past 2 years. I'm hoping to make it number 3. We'll see. Um, what else do we have coming up? The
I
Daytona
got the
200,
fingers crossed for you.
right? And then the Daytona 500, that's coming up. That's a long shot. It might happen. I'm gonna speak it into existence here because who knows?
Don't forget the little person.
I mean, if you want to carry my gear, I mean, I could use some help. Exactly.
Yeah, ain't right. I love it. Yo, Jake, that's actually really fat, dude. That's gonna be some really nice content. Everybody's gonna be able to check those photos that he takes out in the magazine as they come on. So we'll let you know when they're coming. You just gotta stay tuned on here so you can find out what's going on, everybody.
Rise up, rise up racing. It's got a ring to it.
Yeah, I think that's really neat because, like I said, we didn't start off in sports. That's something that got developed by Jake working with the magazine and them awesome photos that he just takes. If you guys haven't seen his work, check out jakecoughlinphotography. Yo, y'all would be very impressed. My man is really good. So
I appreciate it.
yo, that's pretty sweet, man. Pretty.
And the bird that you took too.
Oh yeah, yeah, the Pelican. Oh, I guess we could feed off the backstory. Sony actually sent me a $12,000 lens for that Rolex race. They're like, here, you can have this thing for a week. Use it, abuse it, don't break it. I'm like, all right, let's go. So I used that at the race. It was like, yay, big. I was like, whoa. But yeah, it was cool. I didn't want to send it back, but I'm like, yeah, I don't have 12 grand to spend on a lens. So
That's pretty neat. Like I didn't realize how expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew they were expensive. Don't get me wrong. Like I know there wasn't. It's nothing cheap. But like 12, 15, $20,000 lenses is like
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
they're not all that expensive. That's like top tier, but
Yeah, that's what I'm
it was
saying.
just
They can get there, and I'm just like,
yeah.
you got to be so like. I think those are like the ones where you see those people hanging out of helicopters and they're trying to catch wild. Like, it's got to be one of them crazy lenses because I'm like, that's something right there. That's an investment.
Oh, for sure. I mean, who knows? Maybe one day I can buy it, but right now, no.
Nah, I definitely understand that. Definitely. So what's going on with you, Miss Ashley? Anything with the band? What's been up lately?
So I just went to a local show in Orlando over the weekend at a brand new venue, Metalworks, which was absolutely beautiful. It was really cool. So it was like a tattoo shop, but it wasn't like a so how it was set up was the front is where like people would get tattoos, but they're like in their own like spa room, like TVs, like big TVs hanging up for the customers to just watch while they're getting in their own private room, laying in this like nice massage chair type thing. Absolutely beautiful. And then the studio he had like kind of in the corner was massive and huge. And then in the back was like this big venue. And it was like there was 2 stories. So you could like see from VIP at the top. And then like if he opened up the door, it could easily fit 1,000 people. So I thought that was really cool. And then the bands were absolutely amazing. Um, my husband's band Filth played along with Corum, and then Viedma, which was they took like a year break and just came out full force. It was really a really good show.
That's
And
sweet.
then yeah, the only other show that I have coming up is the ovarian cancer benefit that I put together for like a year now. So I'm really excited about that because it all goes to the women.
Oh, that's wonderful. So it's a charity that you
Mm-hmm.
rock out for. Definitely leave the links down
Yes.
there. You
So
know.
it's actually something, this is my second year of doing it. Because you don't hear a lot on ovarian cancer, and it's just as much as a killer as any other ones. And plus, this happens to men too. So as long as I can spread the awareness and raise the money for these women, I am like so happy. And I have 10 bands playing in 2 nights. Um, WJRR, which is the huge radio station in Orlando, is sponsoring it and being the MC for it. Just so many people have came in and jumped on it, and I'm thankful. I'm super excited. It's gonna be an awesome weekend.
Yo, that's sweet. That's sweet. Well,
Mm-hmm.
congratulations. And like I said, we'll definitely
Thanks.
leave that charity down there in the link so that people can go ahead and take it out, take a look at it for themselves and whatnot. So, that works. That works. That works. All right. Well, as far as the Rise Up home front, we got some editorials in the works. So it looks like this year we'll be back on that. We'll be working with hopefully companies like Macy's, JW Marriott, some other places like that, some of the big upper names, and we're going to start doing some fashion editorials this year and a couple of creative ones. The first one that we're doing is got something to do with color blocks. That's about all I can say on it because I'm not the one that's putting it together, but it'll be out in the magazine soon, so that'll be really neat. We'll keep you posted on that so you can check it out. And what happens with the magazine is it's a digital magazine, so it's got live links. So everything that we got in there, you can most likely click on it, and it'll take you to the product, and you can buy it yourself if you like it. So, direct marketing, that's what we do. So something I think that everybody look at. It's pretty cool. We get to see use some of the models, up and coming models. We'll be bringing them in to do that. Maybe we'll catch some interviews with them as well and throw them on here. So, there's a lot more coming up. Like we said, stick with us and watch how we grow because once this got out that we was doing this again, we're starting to get a lot of bit of traffic and people wanting to work with us. So, just keep it posted and see what's going on. I got something really cool though. I ain't gonna front. This is a song by Bjork. I gotta like look this thing up again. I think it's called Ovule featuring Shy Girl. And it's a Sega Bodega remix. All right, so I'm not exactly sure how many of you people out there is Bjork fans. Like, if you like the song Army of Me, Human Behavior, some of her better songs from back in the day. But this one's actually pretty cool. It's got a pretty cool beat. I was just over the weekend playing a little bit of video games, comes across the playlist, and I'm like, yo, that's different. It was different enough for me not to change it, and different enough for me to definitely talk about it. Cause like it's got a little bump to it. That's something that I always enjoy. Is a little bit of that little boom boom going on in the music. But it's like she really brought that out there. And, I have to give it to her. So Bjork, if you end up seeing this, kudos on that song. Whoever remixed it for you, get it. Y'all keep it going. You know, as usual, eventually, you know, we'll have to get this playlist going. We're still working on that to figure out how to get it on all platforms, YouTube, Apple TV, or Apple Music, and Spotify. So give us a little bit of time and we'll start making playlists, and you can go in there and actually just hear what we're talking about. So that's coming up. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, you guys. So once again, like I said, we doing these quick little 10-minute things. We're trying to catch up with each other. We're going to keep everybody up to date because we'll be bringing in more interviews, more people, more things about the editorials, more things about the sports. And I cannot wait for festivals to get back, because as soon as we can get permission to get back to backstage conversations, we can get back to interviewing all those great bands that you guys like, things that we're known for, getting back there and getting talking to people and having some great conversations with them. So don't worry, that's coming back up. We're working on it. We'll get it back going soon, and then we'll have everything going right back to normal. So unless you guys
Have
got
my list
anything
for
else to
Jake.
say. Go ahead. Say it again, Ash.
I have my list for Jake.
Oh, okay. If y'all don't know, there's a running list. Y'all got to, like, we might start giving away a little bit of prizes if y'all can guess some of the things on Jake's list, because, it's pretty long.
It's
I'm enjoying
ridiculous. I need a
it.
crane to carry it around.
Oh, and that's another thing, too. We're going to start doing a little bit of giveaways as things go on. Movie tickets, concert tickets. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers and we start get going, we might even start dropping in some sports tickets. Like you might be able to get some seats to an NFL game or NBA or a baseball game or a soccer game or something like that. So, like I said, keep it going. We got a lot of good things in store as we grow to be able to give our subscribers and the people who kept supporting us while we was getting us going. So we really do appreciate it. We really do. So you got anything else to say, Jake or Ashley?
I think we got it covered for this week.
I say, let's grow together.
There you go. Hey, Ashley got it right. Let's grow together. Let's all rise up. It's not just for one person, it's for everybody.
Mhm.
Just everybody just enjoy it. Let's all do this together. So we got more interviews coming soon. We're getting them in. So as soon as we get those sorted out, we'll let you know what's coming up next. So like we said, stay subscribed. Give us a like. Throw in some comments, good or bad. We got to get used to them either way. So it's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? But we just try to keep it positive and keep it moving. And so we'll be talking to you guys next week. So as we always like to say, from your boy B, from your boy Jay, and from your girl Ashley, we hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Continue to rise up, continue to stay positive, continue to help out your community, continue to be a positive person. Help out these local bands and all these local entrepreneurs around you today, because everybody needs help in some sort of way. So keep it up, keep going. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then we'll be seeing you next week. All right? Well, holla.